What's up, my friends? Welcome to the channel. Brian the Divine Healer here with you. Just kind of setting this up a little bit. Trying to get it right. I think this is killing it. Let's see. Hey, we'll just deal with it. Leave a little sunlight in here. How's it going? Guess what? Scorpio-Sagittarius time. That's you. It's right now. This is your reading. So come on in, sit down, relax. Let's get busy, okay? I'm going to shuffle up these cards real fast, and I think I'm going to have to go run and get my glasses, right? For y'all that pop up in the chat. All right. All right, so how you doing? You doing good? I want to give a shout out to my family, my divine family. Those are my subscribers, right? Appreciate your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and your comments. Let's get this right. All right. Yeah, okay. I like that. Yeah, okay, so let me just run and grab my glasses, okay? I keep messing with this because I moved in a different spot, so I'm trying something different, right? Hold on a second. Yeah. That's a good girl, Luke. Yeah, there's the shades. So, I got my glasses ready to go, right? Smudgy. And they're like the blue lens reflector. So if they're Ray-Bans and then the blue lens reflector thingies are blue light reflectors, they'd be Blu-ray. Blu-ray, right? That's funny. All right, let me shuffle this deck up here and we'll see what's going on. I did a little pre-meditation, right? And I kept not seeing, but feeling this person just kept annoying you, okay? Over and over and over. I mean, this could be you. I don't know, but we're going to see. All right? Because these energies can be switched and reversed, obviously. So let's just take that with a grain of salt. All right. Here we go. Last time. Getting rocking and rolling. There it is. Here's your first card. Ooh, you have the High Priestess over here. That's the High Priestess card. What's going on with that? We're going to see. It looks like maybe somebody's trusting their intuition about something, right? Because they have some kind of inner knowledge. Here it is. Ooh. So there's something that you know that's either going to start an argument or an all-out war. That's straight up right there. Five of Wands, High Priestess. Yes, sir. That's it. All right. Let's keep going. I told you there was somebody in conflict, okay? But don't worry. This is going to change. This is a transformation coming. Sorry about the chewed-up card. You know what I mean? But there's definitely a transformation coming here with this, or an end, because that death card does just basically mean end, right? All right, let's see. Yeah, see, you're going to put whatever this is conflict. I mean, it could even be competition, right? Just who knows how it's going to fit in your life right now. You definitely are going to put this behind you. This is the definite clarity on the Nine of Wands with the death card. That's too easy. And that's not really too common, is to have in your readings an issue and it gets solved right away. Okay. Let's go. I like this. Let's see where you're going now. Okay, yeah. So it's kind of like you want to be you were the bigger person here. Even though you might have felt like you were the victim with this Nine of Wands, right? You're being the bigger person. You have definitely a whole lot of self-worth for yourself. Right, and that is definitely what is allowing you to put this behind you, put these arguments, put this competition, this strife. Right, it's kind of just seeming petty, Betty. Here's the next card, my friend. Oh, so it had to do with the betrayal that you knew, okay? Because the Ten of Swords is betrayals, backstabs, right? Somebody was talking crap about you, whatever. Because that swords is your mind and your communication, right? So that you were able just to know with the High Priestess here that there was something going on. And it was causing conflict in your life, right? So then you just totally just destroyed it. Love that. It's good. Let it go, right? Like the movie Frozen. Let it go. Let it go. All right, there it is. Ace of Wands. Ooh, this was some kind of, I don't know if you were in a romantic situation or this was an opportunity coming up. But that was the conflict. That could have been the competition over here with the Five of Wands and the Ace of Wands. That's like crazy. We got some Sonic Ice. It's all crunched up nice. Love it. Okay. Well, now we know the problem, and we kind of figured out how you're resolving it. We just don't know who. We might find that out, but I think we're just going to keep going into the progress of what's going on with you. So there it is. That's the World card. Situations change. The world does turn. This was kind of meant to happen like this. Could be a little bit of karma, right? Because this is like somehow we're the karmic month with October and then coming into November. Not for me, though. I have Venus coming into my sign. So if you're a Libra sun sign, then you have that fabulous Venus coming into your sun sign. All right. World card. I like the Hermit. Okay, so you're illuminating, obviously, another chewed up card. I feel embarrassed, but hey, you know what? This is what it is. The Hermit. He's shining the light on the path that you are now going down on, which is after this incident, the situation that you quickly put behind you, okay? And so now with the Hermit illuminating the pathway here that he's going down, you're going to be able to see the snakes. You know why? Because you have this High Priestess knowledge. You have the inner knowledge to know that there was a betrayal that you had to kind of squash and put an end to because it wasn't just working, because you weren't going to have this opportunity, this romance, right? So that cycle changed, and now you're like trying to go on a different journey, right? If that makes kind of sense. Really being wise to analyze where you're going, right? So you do have to go within. You do have to separate yourself to see who's the good and who's the bad in your life, pretty much. This is your next cycle coming up, right? Okay, so you're going to be able to shine the light on people that are living in a fantasy, living in illusions, trying to confuse you emotionally, right? And that Hermit is very wise. So with that paired with the High Priestess, you're not going to have any problems being able to figure that out and who is going to be basically in your way, okay? And that is huge, okay? It's a lot of foresight going on here. And how could you not with the Hermit being wise? It has to be. Every time I go live, boop, 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 there goes the phone. I love it. And not all day long, right? Just until I do this. All right. Well, that's fun. I love it. So now this is looking good. This is the Moon card. Okay. This means you're facing your fears. You're overcoming your self-esteem and your self-worth issues, because that Moon card is straight up underneath the King of Cups, baby. You are looking good. Whoa. Okay. I mean, there also could be something that you don't see, but how could you not see it if you're the Hermit and the High Priestess? So definitely is you're facing your fears. Tackling those challenges, right? Because you want happiness. I mean, who doesn't want happiness, right? Right, there's happiness for you. Happiness after the betrayals. The sun will always shine tomorrow, right? The sun will come out tomorrow. Wow, okay. I'm digging it. You have to work out some things. But the real cool thing is you're doing it. Like, you're doing it. If you haven't done it yet, you're in the process. Whether you know it or not. That fell out earlier, but here it comes again. This is to bring you peace and harmony back in your life. Yeah. And this light is something else, man. Woo! Oh no, it gets me all hot. I mean, I know I already am, but shit, this is getting hotter. Right, there is your temperance card. You're now protected. You're definitely having some balance in your life. And this is great because you need that harmony because it wasn't looking so good in the beginning. Another wheel. So this is some good luck and good fortune coming your way. So it looks like you're going to be knocking out a couple of cycles here. One is eliminating snakes out of your life. For two, you're going to be recovering from those kind of wounds that snake gives you. Right? Right. Let's keep going. Just thought I heard how Cypress Hill's insane in the membrane. That's what I just heard. Who are you trying to get crazy with, SA? Don't you know they're local? All right, look at this. 10 of Pentacles. Nice. That's great. That's like a jackpot. I mean, this all could have had something to do with family. With the arguments and the strife. Things like that. Because that's right underneath. Okay. And so let's see what that means. What does that mean? What does that mean? We were trying to figure out who it was. Yeah, so it was really, I mean, okay. So here it is. You're going to have some people that are your friends or your coworkers that were in secret competition with you, starting like these petty arguments with you just because they were jelly, right? Just that's plain and simple, right? So you were able to see that real quick, and you just was like, whatever, brushing them off. But now once you got to that cycle of eliminating those kind of people, right? Seeing through the illusions, now you're going to have some kind of maybe family members start to pick on you here. What? Wow. It's like you're being tested all around. 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. Someone's definitely trying to pick a fight. It could be over this new stability that you got too, but look at you. You don't care. You're in this Empress energy, right? You don't have to be a Libra or a Taurus to be an Empress. You just embody that energy. So you're very nurturing and giving and kind and unconditional, right? And I don't really feel that whoever is trying to come at you, oh, you're going to be bothered by it. Ha, that's great. Yeah, like go take a hike. You're being immature, punk. Right? I ain't got time. Empress ain't got no time for immature people. Right? Because that's funny. Like the page is like small, little, tiny, like not even grown up. And the Empress is full grown. So there's no competition. There's no kind of challenging an Empress as a page. Unless you start to grow up and be that Emperor. Well, now we can challenge the Empress, right? Right. Wow, that's very humorous. You're like, sit down. Sit down. Okay, so you step out of your Empress energy a little bit because you got somebody that's going to come in immature, try to poke at you, poke the bear kind of thing. And you're going to step out of your Empress energy a little bit. So you're going to lower your vibration a tiny bit, but you're only going into your masculine side as that King of Swords. And you're going to be like, touche. All right? Yeah, you're going to use your smarts with this, though, right? You're not going to get emotional with this person. You're going to use your intellect, and you're really going to use your authority, and you're going to put it down hard on them. Very boldly put them in their place. And that is great, because then you go right back over to the King of Pentacles energy. So once you have to say what you got to say, because that source is your mind and your communication, you're going to have a very direct, effective communication with these immature people, persons, family members, right? And then once you have to just hit that line, boom, you're over to the next side, and now you're on the King of Pentacles side. So you're definitely mixing with your Emperor side here, because now we have 3 kings on the board. You have the King of Cups, King of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. That is like one more king away, then you're the Emperor, right? But you have the Empress. So now that would really be awesome, because you have 2 pillars in this moon card. You have 2 pillars here in the High Priestess card. So you're definitely balancing out that feminine side. So, you get to be going back to being grounded and stable and nurtured and kind of getting back into your Empress energy. And with you knowing who and what these kind of people are, it's easy for you to kind of do that once you've kind of learned that, right? Yeah, see, ending all these burdens. Done deal, baby. 10 of Wands, that's case closed. You shut them right down. It's like you took their burdens that they were trying to put on you and you put it on them. And that's like, what? That's some kind of power. Especially when you can use your masculine and your feminine side at will. Not a lot of people can do that, my friends. Look at this. Okay, so this opens the way up for a new opportunity for you. Okay? What is this opportunity with the Ace of Wands? Or maybe you're just sparing them and you're giving them the opportunity to just kind of let bygones be bygones and drop the burdens. Yeah. You're definitely going to be celebrating. You're going to have some small victories over here, right? But it's like, hey, let's just all kind of get along. Let's all just kind of celebrate, right? That's the opportunity you're giving this person. You're saying you could either stick with these burdens. Oh, hey, my friends, I'm sorry. I was just chatting. Didn't even see in the comments. Yeah, who wants the pettiness, right? I surely don't. All right, petty's just petty. So here you're like, okay, you can either just take the wrath of all these burdens that I'm going to shove right so far where the sun don't shine, or we can have an opportunity to be kind of friendly and cordial and celebrate this kind of truce, okay? That's kind of how I'm going to put on this person. And that's great because that's definitely Empress energy, but with a little bit of Emperor in there, right? Wow. Oh, the Star card. She needs a Band-Aid. I got to cover her up according to the community standards. She has to be closed. So now I got to go buy a little clothes for my Star card here. What? All right. Yes, I just did snort, but that was on purpose. Okay, Star card. Right, this is a healing moment for y'all. Okay, so like I said, I think there's definitely some kind of family intrusion like this. And so you give the opportunity to heal this way. And I think it's going to be definitely a victory because you do have that Three of Cups with the celebration, right? And, of course, the Ace of Wands, which is the opportunity. So you definitely give an ultimatum. No doubt. There's an ultimatum here. Okay. There it is. Yep. So it looks like this person or people are going to hold on to this kind of idea that you're going to give them. And because that Three of Cups is underneath the Four of Pentacles, that's what they're going to hold on to is this opportunity to kind of be together, kind of collaborate, explore your emotions together, heal through this. And this is all because of you just laying this... It's either this way or that way. There's nothing in the middle, right? That's how you're really putting it on. So they definitely going to take that Star card and decide to follow your advice and lay this all to rest, right? So now you finally get some peace. Four Swords. I like that. Four Swords, Four Pentacles. 4 and 4 is 8. And 8 is about attaining something, right? So you've attained this kind of level of diplomacy or compromise, right? Yeah. And it's all well and good, right? Because this is definitely a victory. 6 of Wands. That is your victory. Okay, so you are victorious in this idea and this let's just end it before it gets worse kind of attitude. And they follow along, right? It doesn't take that much, right? But I think you're in this predicament because you've had somebody else before in the past test you that way, and they really put you through some crap. Okay, so you had to really go within without hermit and see the difference of things, analyze who's being fake, who's being real, and really come to some kind of resolve of, well, do I really want to get all rowdy with them, or do I want to just have them kind of drop it before it gets worse, right? Yeah, another victory. I mean, exactly. This is what I've been saying. Double victory, that's your confirmation, my friends. So victorious successfulness, moving forward. Recognize. So maybe they even recognize you as being like that person. Like maybe you're the referee in your family, right? That's at least one of them. And there it is. This is your new journey. Okay. Fool card. Fool card. Okay. So you're illuminating a new pathway for yourself. This could be very lucrative in an opportunity. Okay. Eight of Swords with the Fool card. Okay, so maybe some of you wanted to move on. So if you do live with family, maybe like, okay, I want to move out. I want to go my own way with the Fool card, taking a new journey, taking that leap of faith, because you do have victory. And with that Six of Wands, it's still forward movement, right? But you're trapped in your head. Let me see where this is going. I love these readings because they're just so multi-leveled, right? So many different messages here that it's very hard to deal with through the day until I have to lay these cards out for you. And then it's like a huge release. Right. It's none of my stuff. It's all yours, right? So here it is. King of Wands. Okay, so like I said, exactly, I was confirming this now. The King of Wands is wanting to take action, and what action you want to take, and you want to just go a different route. You want to probably go on a different journey, but this is why you're all trapped in your head. So moving away from, friends, family, whatever, even another person in your life, a significant other, whatever. You're like, I don't know, I'm debating it, but you really want to get off your seat and do it. Okay, so now you have that Knight of Cups. So you're going to take some kind of emotional action. I think the enthusiasm of the victory that you got and overcoming this, you want to challenge yourself and you want to just get out there. So then now that when you're by yourself, you have no one else to blame but yourself if there's issues that come up. There's no other people's problems that you're going to have to deal with. Okay, on this kind of level again, because this was kind of big. This was hard. This was pretty rough. Okay, and you're going to have 2 cycles of it. Okay, so you're definitely going to make up your mind here. Yep. See the light shining down on that wand? That is the light you're being guided to direct yourself to that pathway. Because see, there is like a path that kind of goes 2 different ways. One of them is being illuminated to you. So you're going to make the decision to definitely take this journey. She's my good girl. She's my baby dog. She's just laying there on the floor. She's always sitting with me. Loving it. Okay, there's a magician. Yep, you're about to manifest this decision, right? And when you, my friend, make up your mind, I don't think there's any turning back once you fully make up your mind. When your emotions are in alignment with your logic. Because I've known that you've made decisions with your logic and your emotions weren't there, and you had to pull back because it wasn't quite balanced. And vice versa. Making an emotional decision without your logic, you pull back. But when you're in sync, there ain't no pulling back. That's right, my friend. Claim that victory. Heck yeah. All right, let's keep going. This is juicy. I'm loving it for you guys. Okay, so now you have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man. There's going to be a temporary pause in this giddy up and go. Okay. Maybe it's just you're going to do some reflecting, right? Maybe you're going to just double check everything and make sure that this is really what you want. Okay. Let's find that out. Oh, wish fulfillment. So it is. You want to make sure that this is what's going to make you happy. And don't forget, we have the sun and the moon out here. That's also balancing your light and dark side, right? That's your duality, right? That's why I do this reading. It's all about the two people that lives in one body. That's your inner and your outer. All right. So yeah, you're just going to be hanging around waiting, making sure if this is really your wish fulfillment, what you want. Emperor. Okay, boss. There it is. There it is, boss. You're going to do it. You're going to make that executive decision. Because that's what emperors do. See, told you that is what they do. That is the truth. This is your idea. This is your truth. Also, with the Ace of Swords, like I said, the swords is your mind and your communication. So you're going to be speaking your truth about what is your wish fulfillment, what makes you happy. And this is all because you're going to reflect this. Reflect this. You're going to stop yourself from leaping so quickly without making that proper analysis. Right, and then you're going to execute the plan, and then you have the Five of Wands. It's going to cause some conflict. Again, these people in your life, I don't know, they must be suckers for like strife and arguments and stuff, because they get the... Okay, so maybe it's the family. You're pulling away from the family, and they don't like that. So now you're like, I got it, whether it's your in-laws or not, right? Could be your immediate family, however that fits, right? But there's definitely family on here that you had to kind of settle down, and you're like, I'm done with this. And now you're trying to like do your own thing, and they're coming at you again. Yes. Thank you. Appreciate you guys in the comments. You guys are fantastic. All right. Yeah, you're like, bye. Deuces. That is your truth. You want to find your happiness, okay? Because you go from the 9 of Cups to 8 of Cups. So you're looking for the 10 of Cups. You want that emotional fulfillment. You want the happiness. Not necessarily a relationship, but I mean, if that's something that's on the way, hey, you're going to go for it. But that is your idea, to walk away, and you know they're not going to like it. 8 of Cups. Doesn't sound very emotionally supportive. Yeah, see, Queen of Pentacles, you want to nurture yourself. You don't have to keep taking care of people that are in your family, your friends, like, like hospice or some shit, right? They're just on you all the time. That's what it feels like. And you're kind of done with that idea. All right, so you're walking away to nurture yourself. I like that. Maybe even focus on some money, like your job. Focus on your career. Building up your stability. Wow. We're just diving right in, aren't we? There's your Tower card, baby. Boom. Well, hello. Earthling. I love that. That's like Earthling, but Earthling. Perfect. There's your Tower. You're bringing it. You're bringing the Tower for sure. Sounds like these people are codependent for sure. And they don't like you having your own independence in some way, right? Whether it's emotional tug or just whatever. It's financial tug, it all changes. That's how people do it, right? Well, you're going to be a little sorry, right? You're going to be like, well, hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I got to do this. I got to do this for myself because I just keep giving to you. And you guys aren't even grateful of it because you just keep coming at me with a whole bunch of crap. So I want to take the time out to find out what makes me happy, go my own way, let all this go. That's causing that Tower because you want to nurture yourself. And you do feel a little apologetic with this here. Page of Cups. All right, let's see. That's a clever name, by the way. I love that. Something I would think of. There it is. Boom! Single Domingo, baby. Whoa. Yeah, so you gain your independence. Hooray. Sorry that I got to do this for myself. This is kind of how you're saying. So sorry. Hey, good evening, good afternoon. How you doing? Love y'all in the chat. Like, that's fantastic. I appreciate y'all hitting up the likes too. That's double fantastic. Right. All right. So there it is. Gaining your independence. Moving on. Okay, and you're looking good at it too. So a lot of people can be disastrous in this process, but you're still looking pretty good. You ain't got no wrinkles in your shirt or nothing, right? Yeah, there it is. Okay, so this is, you're not going to do this like quickly. Okay, you're not going to just tomorrow wake up and just pack everything up and take off. You're going to do it over a slow process, slow and steady. Right, slow and steady wins the race. So maybe you give yourself a time frame. Maybe you allow yourself to really kind of be methodical and wise in the direction you want to head in. Okay, and that is perfect with the Hermit. And all of this stems from you knowing it within you with that High Priestess. You have that inner knowing of what you need to do for yourself. So you decide, hey, I'm in no big rush. I'm going to take my time with this. I'm going to do it because you know that you'll gain your independence. See, speaking of the High Priestess, there she comes out again. Wow. Yeah, so you need to take it slow. You need to do this bit by bit, right? Even with that Page of Cups, could be step by step, like baby steps, right? Right. This is a fantastic journey we're on, my friends. I'm loving it. All right, let's pull some more cards here. Let's see what this is going to final. Oh, the Sun card. Another Sun card. Look at you, happiness. Yep, you know your happiness is out there with your independence, being strong on your own. Not having so many people jumping on your back, trying to hold you down just to keep you in your place. Just because they want you for whatever, all the things that they want you for. It's like, whoa, what about me? Don't I have a life? Can I do some shit? Right? Right. All right, there's your Sun card. Okay, so I want to pause real quick here because there are two Wheel of Fortunes and then you have the World card, right? So there are cycles here that you are establishing, okay? And so I wanted to make this point because I think within 2 moon cycles, this is all going to finally take place and finally get to the independence that you seek, because this Knight of Pentacles is that slow and steady. So the Moon card with the World card, that is the first cycle of first learning of all this. The second with the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun card is you realize your happiness isn't here, it's somewhere else. But you're being blocked by these people that are just so strifey, right? Thank you. And so then you're going to have a couple of cycles here. Sun, Moon, Sun, right? So that tells me there's like 2 cycles. So this new cycle, this new moon coming up cycle, full moon, right? Because that's how you get a 30-day start to change what you just went through the past 30 days, okay? It's always a chance. You always get that reckoning to do over. That's why we call it karmic cycle, cycles in general, right? Because once that full moon comes out, that's the start of it all, okay? And then it gets all the way in that moon cycle to when it goes what? To the new moon where it's dark and black and it's really you can't see the moon, right? So that's a cycle. It takes a 30 days. Right, but I guess in Egyptian times it was like 28.5 or some shit like that. I don't know. Right, that's a long time ago. Right. Yes, this is your planting your seeds. So this makes perfect sense. This is the clarity, exactly what I was talking about. You're allowing yourself some time to really get everything that you need, square it away, find out how and where you're going to be going, whatever. That it allows you these cycles to handle the issues you are now, plus building that strength and that confidence to really gain your independence from all these people, right? And you do it in such a subtle way that it's like, I'm going to laugh, I'm going to smile as I'm tapping you in the face. And that's the great balance of your masculine and feminine side. Because a lot of people don't have that kind of control. And so maybe this is how you have to develop this control, getting these people to jump on you and kind of test you, attack you in a sense of these arguments and everything. And a lot of it's coming from your family. I'm just going to say, sorry, right? But you're going to get it. And so that would be the big play on the Seven of Pentacles with investing, planting those seeds, get ready for your harvest, because your harvest is going to be gaining your independence. Okay? Planting the seeds is just going through these cycles of putting the betrayals and the burdens behind you and seeing who's fake and who's not, who's causing the shit and who's not, right? All the while balancing yourself. That is very impressive, my friend. You have a very duteous couple months, I would say, for sure. Yeah. Well, a month and a half about, right? So now you have the Nine of Wands. You're going to be ready to just bolt right out the door. Once you do all your checks, right? I got this. I handled Betty. John's handled. And I got everybody settled. I hope you can catch my metaphors, right? As examples. And finally, now once you get that round table cleared, then it's you focus on what you're going to do, where you want to go, how you're going to do it. But it's going to be without these other people's influence. Wow. Isn't that a hell of a download? Yep. Okay, so the night. Good night. It's like good night. Right? Yep. So when you finally get ready to go out the door, you're going to be passionate. You're going to be on fire. You're going to be raring to go because that is that Scorpio-Sagittarius that you guys have. You have that fire, right? And then you're going to have that aggressiveness because you guys can be aggressive. Just keeping it real, right? So you got double that energy. That water is so good. All right, let's pull a couple more cards here and we'll get to the verdict, my friends. Let's just see how this finally turns out when you get to your finish line. Look at this. Two of Cups. Wow, some of you might find somebody, a romantic partner after you go through all this, but others of you, I really feel it's the twos. It's a very emotional choice. Because sometimes leaving friends, family, whatever, people behind that just are too much, they're just way too much on your back, it gets to be too much. And then sometimes you have to ruin these things just to get out of them. And if it's your family, who wants to ruin the family because they won't stop with their shit, right? So this is going to be a choice that you make with your emotions. Why? Because it's about you and not them. Wow, that's like beautiful. Right. So sorry that you're going to feel that you have to reject these people, but it's either reject them or suffer because you're the one that's suffering. And you cannot function properly if you're going to be the one suffering. You can't take care of anybody else if you can't take care of yourself. That's the main motive here. That's the main issue. I think this is why you're driving for your own independence this way. All right, my friends, that is the story, and what a hell of a story it was, huh? All right, let's pull two cards here. I'm pretty sure, I think, you don't need an oracle card. We need to work on your chakras, right? Because look at what came out. Sorry about my cuticles. It's the winter time. It's like hot, cold, so they just bust open, right? Usually I get them all taken care of. But there's your Hierophant. The Hierophant. You're definitely going to raise yourself on a vibration that is going to be blinding to other people. See all that light? That's you ascending in your vibration. So you go from the Emperor energy, Empress energy, because you do fluctuate those two, to the spiritual higher side of it, which is the Hierophant. So your glow, your aura, your shine is going to be very magnificent because you are going to put in a lot of work to get this done, not for anybody else, but for you. And that is what's going to make that shine. That is going to be that glow. That is going to be that light. Others of you that might find somebody in this process as a romantic union, it's going to be a solid long-term commitment, no doubt. Okay, last card. Are you ready? This was exciting. Oh my goodness, I'm absolutely loving it. You better tell your friends all about this one. Look at you balancing things out, even give and take. Wow. Six of Pentacles, that's persevering. So even when you get out there by yourself, the bills and all those things you got to handle, you're going to be able to do it. Because maybe now you don't have to give some of your money away to other people that needed your help that way. You got to keep it for yourself, because there are people there with their hands out looking like, hey, can I get $5? Hey, you got $20? And you're like, oh my God, right? That all is going to balance out for you. You're going to persevere in your stability. Those that are going to find this higher level commitment relationship, it's going to be one for the ages, because you will get the even give and take that you've been seeking and you've been fighting for this entire time, whether it's with friends or family and all this stuff. Good to know. Yeah, you guys are very generous, right? And that's great, and that's okay. But sometimes you're going to pull the plug when you know that people are being too greedy with your generosity, okay? And you guys let it go till you beat yourselves up a little bit, and then you're like, okay, well, enough's enough. Kind of over that. We're kind of done with that, right? And I think that's definitely what happens here, and people are going to have a fit. But you are preparing yourself for that fit. You are getting trained for that fit, right? So you do have a very successful outcome, but I do feel it's going to take a minute or two, which we're wrapping up this moon cycle, coming to the next one. So by the time I think the next full moon after this one comes, you will be ready. This is all going to really start to transform, because there is a lot of work here, right? But you're the warriors. You got this, right? So how'd you enjoy that one? You guys like that? That's great. Thanks for the comments. You guys are fantastic. I love when you guys chat it up there, right? Especially coming up in here and leaving the likes. It just shows me that you guys are very grateful. You're in tune with the message. So share it with your friends, right? Throw it out there. Be like, hey, you're a Scorpio. You got to check this guy out, right? But do me a favor. Go back in the playlists too, right? I got all the years lined up. Nice, neat organizational files for you. So go back like last year this time and just see where you're at. I dare you. It's all labeled. It's all organized. Right? You're welcome. I appreciate y'all being out here, my friends. So, weekend's coming up, right? Take it easy. Don't start this just yet. You still got a plan. You got still things going, right? Just enjoy yourself. Relax. Be blessed and be brave and be well. Peace and prayer every day, my friends. And guess what? I'm going to see you on the next one for sure. So, until then, I'm out.